So welcome to another week of trading the 5k account. The pressure for this week is so very high. From seeing profit of $80, market coming back to take my stop loss, to missing opportunity at night that would have changed everything for this week. So without much talk, let me just get into the analysis. There's going to be a lot you need to learn from this video. So please do well to stay to the very end of this video. And also, today making this video on Thursday is also my birthday, 24th of April 2025. So the first trade I took for the week, it is this BTC sell position. And to be honest, this BTC sell position, I really made a mistake selling BTC at this particular point, because what I didn't see was that there's already an endorsement here and there's an order block here. So I should not have been selling it. I should have been buying it, because afterward one of my students actually sent me his own analysis that he actually bought BTC from here. Okay, so this very first position on BTC, I made a very big mistake selling it. I should have been buying BTC at this particular point. Okay, so the first position for the week was actually a loss. And then we're going to move on to the second position, which is on SAUSD. Just like I said, there are a lot of things that happened this week that are literally crazy. Like, to be honest, literally crazy. I'm going to come and I'm going to be talking about this particular position, these two positions. But first, let's focus on the one, which is this position. This SAUSD trade, truly and honestly, like, this trade actually broke my heart, to be honest. But it's all part of the process. We're just down for 1 or 2 minutes and then we're back up. Now this SAUSD buy position was a really good position, a very high potential in order for me to buy. The reason is because if I go to the 4-hour time frame, so everything I do on the chart is literally what I've taught you guys and what I'm teaching you guys, what I'm sharing with you on this YouTube channel. If you go to the 4-hour time frame, you're going to see that there's actually a classic SNR here, right? So that is a very good support level. The candle is resting on it. It's a very good support level, and this has been a very good support level and a very good area to buy or sell from when I'm analyzing gold. I mean, this is the same thing that happened here. Okay, so it's a very good support level. Now then I go down to the 15-minute time frame and go over to the 15 minutes time frame, and then in the 15 minutes time frame there's definitely an inducement here. So this point of interest, let me put it out, this point of interest was the one that is closest to the inducement. That was why I took this trade, and then immediately the trade tapped my entry, the market was moving aggressively in my direction. Like at this point I was already seeing a profit of $80. I've seen a profit of $80, but there's no way I'm going to close this trade, because I know some of you will start saying I should have closed it, but there's no way I would have closed this trade. The reason is because the whole profit I'm supposed to make from this trade is around $230 or $200, right? But the first position, the TP for the first position was around this level here. So I said, okay, the market gets here, I'm going to close out in the first position. The whole trade is 13 weeks to reward. So the TP, the first take profit, is actually let's say 8 weeks to reward, right? That is the first TP. Then the second TP is just the full one. So me actually getting out of this market around this level, that is not fair. Though I'm risking $30 and I've already done 6 weeks to reward or 5 weeks to reward already on this trade. I'm risking $30 and I've already made 5 weeks to reward already. I've already made 5 weeks to reward, but I would not have closed this trade. The first reason why I would not close this trade is that Even if I did close out before and then the market happened to come back and hit my stop loss, which means I closed out and I was right. The market actually did came back later and hit my stop loss. Even though I had won for that day, that have created a mentality and a character that is going to destroy me more than it will benefit me later on in the future. This is what a lot of people do not understand. If you do something wrong in trading and you actually get away with it and you actually made money with it, that is not a sustainable pattern. That's not what is going to build you. It's going to destroy you a lot more and it's not going to make you grow. So you need to do what is right every single time. And to me, what is right, and just like I've always said, this year my focus is not on technical analysis or this and that. My focus is allowing my trade to run in profit and hit my TP. And that is my focus. And to be honest, whatsoever trade I take, I'm definitely going to leave it to the market. It might take profit. That is the honest truth. So I'm going to move over to this SAUSD position. This is a very, very funny position. What I would just say is that if you are in a losing streak, you are in a losing streak. There's nothing you're going to do about it. At that point, it's going to feel like everything is against you. It's going to feel like the market is against you, you're against yourself, everybody, everything. The market does not want you to succeed at that particular time. And it's true. There's nothing you can do about it. Imagine these two trades. I did not actually take these two trades. I'm going to tell you why. The first reason I did not take this particular trade was because I've already lost a trade on BTC. So this trade happened the same day that the BTC trade happened, which is on the 21st. Okay, so I've already lost for that day. So there was no way I was going to take any other position. And then this position actually happened at night, though I did analyze the markets in the daytime, but this position happened at night. So I did not set the limit order for this position because it happened late at night, right? So then before I woke up, the market has already tapped into my entry. I started moving in my direction. So it is actually crazy, to be honest. And in the gold trade, I know a lot of you are going to say I should have closed out seeing that $80 profit. But in the long run, that is not going to be a good thing for my trading, because one thing you need to understand is that everything you do in trading, the more you grow, the more you have to be disciplined, because discipline is what will keep you on track. Assuming I close out on that position and actually get away with it, that is going to create a pattern in me to make me close any trade as soon as I see profits. So, and this is what I've seen a lot of the time, and this is what I've built myself to become, that in every trade I'm in, the trade will have to get my full TP, or at least I'm making, let's say, 10 routes to the world. The trade will have to give me at least 8 routes to the world before I close out. This SAUSD trade was a 13 routes to the world, and the market has only given me 5 routes to the world. It has not even gotten to my first TP. So there's no way I would have closed out on that trade. And also you need to understand that everybody have a losing streak in trading. Okay, a losing streak is normal. Even the best of the best have a losing streak. And this will make it 6 days in a row that I've lost trade now, 6 days in a row. So it's really crazy. And the trade that I would have taken to actually, recover those losses and even give me a lot more profit, I did not take it. Why? Because I was not available at night to set the position. So you need to understand that sometimes in trading, once you are in a losing streak, you're going to feel like everything is against you. You're going to feel like the market is against you. You're going to feel like your family people is against you. But all those stuff is just superficial. Okay, or superficious. What is it called? But you need to understand that once you're in a losing streak, you are in a losing streak, and there's nothing you can do about it. The best possible move you can make is to follow the process. What are the process? Your risk management, your trading plan, and everything. You're going to follow those process rather than acting on emotion. That is what is going to keep you in the long run. So losing streaks are normal. Everybody has gone through losing streak. Even the best of the best has gone through losing streaks. Okay, so following the process and follow your trading plan is what is going to keep you alive in this market. So the next trade I took was actually a gold trade as well. This is what I said, that if you're in a losing streak, you are in a losing streak. And to be honest, it's all part of the process. Okay, this will be the sixth time, which is I've lost 6 days in a row now trading these 5K accounts. It's actually crazy. So this trade on SAUSD also, this trade on SAUSD, I didn't actually take this trade too. The reason also is because I've already taken a trade also that I lost. Okay, that's the reason why I did not actually take this trade as well, which is on Wednesday. Okay, so this one that I took today on Thursday, making this video, was the one that actually went to hit my stop loss. Right, so you will see that once you are in a losing streak, you are in a losing streak. Your strategy is not the issue, your timing, your entry is not the issue, your stop loss is not the issue. The probability of you to win at that particular time is just very low. That's what you need to understand. And losses are part of the game, so you need to understand that. Right, so let me take you to the dashboard of the account. Now, the dashboard of the account, I'm in a drawdown of $5, and this is one of the benefits I always talk about in having a good risk to reward and allowing trade to its take profit. Assuming I close out on that first position I had on SAUSD that went in my direction, assuming I close out early, I would have been in deep drawdown way more than this on the account. But it has been the money I made from that SAUSD that I'll be losing all this while. So this is now that I'm actually getting to the initial capital of the account. So you see the benefit of allowing your trade to hit TP and having a good risk to reward. So it is very, very important. So if you see me not closing a trade until it might take profit, there's a big reason for it. And this is one of the reasons behind it. You need to be ready for the losing days. All right. So the reason why I took this trade was still very, very simple. We have our inducement here. I have the break of structure, market already break structure, inducement taken. Then even if I go down to the 1 hour time frame, let me go to the 1 hour time frame, we're going to see that there's also a support, there's also a resistance level here. Okay, so the market was supposed to react from here, but I don't know, for some reason the market busted up, and then the market just moved aggressively to the upside. So you see that I actually had 3 trades that went in my direction this week, but I didn't take them. The first was because I already lost first trade, so I could not take it again. The second one was because it happened at night, I couldn't send the limits. The third one also was because the third day was also because I've already taken a trade, so I could not take another trade. So this is it. This is just trading. Trading is going to make you ask a lot of questions sometimes. Trading is going to make you feel like the world is against you. Okay, so this is it. This week I'm actually in a drawdown of $5. So that is it for this week trade. I did end up in a drawdown, I think about $5 drawdown. So I followed my rule. I lose the amount I said I was going to lose at the end of the week, which is 3 trading days. If I have 3 losses, I'm supposed to lose $90, but sometimes it is 92 or 95 because of maybe the broker did not close the trade in the right time, or because of the commission. Okay, but it's still all right. Following your rules and following the process over following emotion is what is going to keep you in the long run. Okay, so see you guys next week, and let's just see how this account is going to be.